Hello, sweet Pisces. Welcome to Moon Body Tarot. It's Moon Body Pisces time. We're going to take a look at the end of July and moving into the beginning of August. This will resonate with any placement of Pisces in your natal chart, but as always, keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading meant for just one person, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches. If this doesn't hit it for you, Pisces, try watching readings on this channel for any other placement in your natal chart. You could find your messages there. Check your rising, check your moon. Check your Mercury, your Mars, your Venus, even the bigger planets. All of it should resonate for you if it is meant for you. If you're new, welcome to Moon Body Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. And the link to my website to check out my private coaching services, my human design services, and yes, my tarot services. The link to that website is down in the description below. All right, let's begin. Pisces. Out of the ashes, the phoenix will rise. Some of you have been through a difficult time lately, or perhaps you're remembering recently a time in your life when things were harder for you. But now you are coming out of that because you did get a mythical creature at this time for your animal totem for the beginning of August. You are rising up from the ashes. You're healing, you're on the mend, dark times are behind you. And moving into August, I can see that you still want to do a deep dive because at the bottom of the deck is the swan. You're trying to handle yourself very gracefully now. You're trying to be calm, cool, and collected. If you're going through any stress, no one would ever know it on the surface because you're just this graceful swan. And as you heal and rise up and lift up, for some of you, I can see evidence that you are right now recalling something painful that once happened with someone else. So you still want to think about that. You still want to spend time, doing self-reflection about that stuff, wanting to connect with the inner self, with the swan coming out. But for those of you that maybe aren't thinking about something painful that you've overcome, maybe you've recently gone through a transformation and it's really impacted the way you see yourself, the way you think about yourself, and the way you carry yourself. Thinking a lot about the way you carry yourself right now. And I'm hearing that for any of you that went through very dark times personally that affected you and the way you move through life, you really want to leave that behind you. And you really want the people in your life that care about you to see that you trust yourself, that you love yourself, and that you're going to make really good, healthy choices in life and in love. I'm hearing that that's really important for you right now. Spirit wants you to surrender to a few things at the beginning of the month. First of all, surrender to receiving support and love. See, here's what I'm talking about. With this swan card and the phoenix, it's like, I'm good, I'm solid, I'm healed, I am an island, I need nothing. Right. Spirit's saying, not this week, you don't. You need some love and support this week. Congratulations, you're like a one-woman army or a one-man army. I congratulate you if you have a sustainer archetype and you're very self-sufficient at this time. But Spirit is reminding you, hey, you're a human being. And we literally in real life, all the way need love and support to actually properly develop as human beings. And then we need support and love ongoing in some way throughout our entire lives in order to stay in a physiological state of thriving. You legit all the way need these things. It's really important that you allow yourself to be loved and supported by others rather than trying to handle everything on your own. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. See, ongoing nurturing. If you don't want to be nurtured by people, you can be nurtured by an activity. For instance, I find reading tarot to be quite self-nurturing. It feeds my soul. I love it. It makes me feel wonderful. It does actually make me feel supported. And the point I'm getting at is, where do you find support and love? Is it through the activities that you do, through self-care, through other human beings? Spirit seems to think that you need to do self-care and nurturing activities, but in particular, you need to receive support, nurturing, and love from people. Choose wisely. Don't worry so much. Don't be a worrywart right now, my dear ones. Some of you are also maybe worried about, I did see a card flipping around quite a bit, Pisces. It never came out of my astrology deck, but I kept seeing it because when I shuffle my cards, I shuffle them in the upright so I can see the energy that's swirling around for you. And I kept seeing something about like family and changes happening with children or parents. So maybe you're worried about like family members or children or people you care about. Maybe it's you worrying about supporting and loving others as well. I'm hearing that some of you are maybe taking care of a lot, maybe even taking care of parents, older parents right now as well. Like, and Spirit's saying, I know that you worry about supporting your loved ones correctly, but who's supporting you? So there might be worry about support and love in family structures and in relationships going both ways, going towards you and coming from you. Okay. So there might be some worry right now. Spirit wants you to know when worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Do breath work. Breath work will help you. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. Trust yourself. And trust that Spirit within you, your soul's connection to the divine, can make it through difficult times. Worry is sometimes a coping mechanism. It's a hypervigilance. Spirit's saying, let go of the worry, find your support, and what are you passionate about? It's really time to get out of your head and get into your body and get into the fire of your belly in August, Pisces. Focus on people and activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Are you keeping yourself from pursuing and discovering and experiencing your passion because you're too busy being worried? You've overcome so much. Don't go backwards. Surrender to prayer if you think that will help. It's time to be passionate about life. And it's time to worry less because, first of all, the fifth house, romance is in the air. Expect old passions to be rekindled or look for new ones to be stirred. The fifth house is the house of pleasure, play, leisure, family, romance, vacations. So there is romance in the air right now. It's a great time for love and dating. It's also a really wonderful time to spend time on vacation with family and children as well. It's also a very good time to focus on your gifts because it's Leo season and they rule the fifth house, and find ways to share your gifts and passions with the world. It's a time to learn something new and perhaps teach something as well. Involving elementary education, so beginning education, or perhaps children, teaching children, spending time doing that as well. But it is a time of romance in August. Also, there's a strong focus on the fourth house and spending time at home, hearth and home, feeling really comfy and cozy in your home, in your foundation. There's no place like home. Thinking of redecorating, remodeling, or moving. It's time to set your plans in motions. Now, there is someone in your environment that sort of looks like they want to share domicile with you. They might be worried that you have more than one choice as well. So there might be talks of redecorating, remodeling, moving. I'm also hearing that you want to set up your home in a way that feels more comfortable for you, that feels more delicious for you. I'm hearing that some of you are very ritualistic, and like you're going to redo your whole bathroom or your whole kitchen to like make yourself the perfect coffee station, to make yourself the perfect spa-like bathroom. Because this card came out, pamper yourself. Take a sea salt bath, a walk in the woods, or even a nap if you want one. So it's a time of hearth and home. It's a time of pampering. It's a time of thinking about, is my life set up for pleasure, play, and leisure? Is it also set up the way is my home and my life set up in a way that allows me to nurture and care for myself, allows me to have others come and nurture and care for me? Thinking a lot about all of those things. Spirit's saying 12th house, it is a time of introspection, and that mirrors the swan with the 12th house. Take the slow boat and dream right now, Pisces. I know you love that dreamy, slow boat. Y'all are the captain of that boat. Pisces is the captain of the boat where your peaceful, tranquil, and gentle energy envelops you. Enjoy your solitude at this time when you do have solitude. Spirit thinks you might not be spending enough time alone. Don't put yourself last. Okay, the Phoenix is sort of rising to give you an overview effect of what parts of your life really need to transform. You've gotten two cards about like taking it easy, be peaceful and tranquil, take a sea salt bath. Yeah, you're thinking about your home, but you're also thinking about the fun that you can have in life. I also see, okay, take the slow boat and just enjoy solitude and peaceful and tranquility. But then I also see busy as a bee down here and help, I need somebody. Okay. I think in August, you guys are going to toggle back and forth between thinking you're a cyborg and you can handle everything on your own, or you just want to collapse and be pampered. Maybe a little bit of both. Like, I think you toggle back and forth between being very busy and then needing to be tranquil. I think that you will move through life in August in these cyclical bursts of, I have a lot of energy. Wait, now I need to relax. Now I have a lot of energy and I'm going to work really hard. And then I'm going to have a pamper day. That sounds like Leo season to me right there. Yep, that's what Leos do. They're like the workaholics of the zodiac. They work, and they put it all into hearth and home and family, and they're super generous and loyal, and they give and give and give and give and give and give every ounce of energy they have, and then they collapse. My father's a Leo. I've watched him do this my whole life. And I think that Leo season is impacting you that way as well. Don't be so extreme, Pisces. Don't be so all or nothing. Let's find a middle ground here. At this time, Spirit wants you to keep being you. Dream big. You're dreaming. Someone's dreaming. Someone's dreaming big, either you or someone connected to you. You have a big dream right now, and Spirit's saying, allowing, let it happen. Dream big and just let your life unfold and let it happen. I'm hearing your dreams aren't crazy. It's already coming true. Continue to let it come true. There's no need to rush. Move slowly, be tranquil, have fun. Just let yourself rise, give yourself time to self-reflect, but don't hold back from life. I'm hearing that you guys initiated something and something is going and rolling along, and maybe there's a little bit of fear now. Spirit's saying it's going okay. Just allow it to happen. Let things happen. Let them unfold in their own way, in their own time. It's very important for you right now, Pisces, to honor your personal gifts, not what other people think your gifts are or what other people want your gifts to be or what you want them to be. Be authentic. What are your gifts? What do you have a natural aptitude for? What makes you you? Your gifts are part of what make you you. It's really important to honor your gifts and not feel like you have to be gifted in other ways. Be yourself. You don't have to be gifted in any other way than you are gifted. It's also time to be radically authentic and play your own song. You do not need to copy another man's genius at this time. You are perfectly genius all on your own, Pisces. Play your own song. So if any of you, I'm hearing that some of you like maybe learned something or you were doing something and you were doing it the way your teacher or your mentor taught you or the way everyone else was doing it. And that wasn't wrong, but Spirit's saying, play the song your own way. Do you need to change the key? Do you need to change instruments? Like, are you trying to be a soprano when you're actually an alto? Don't do that to yourself. Play your own song. Do things the way they feel natural and comfortable for you. Anyone that has the line 1 investigator archetype in their sun signs, in their human design, this is incredibly important. Same for the line 3 as well. They have to do a lot of trial and error. They have to do things their own way. Line 1 people are kind of quirky and highly individualized in the way they approach life. It's very important for them to be authentic. It's important for all of us, but I'm hearing for people with line 1 and line 3, this is especially important right now. Line 6 as well. I'm a line 6. I'm considered a role model, and I'm not supposed to emulate other people. I'm not supposed to have any role models. I'm supposed to honor my gifts and be a role model to others. That's not easy, by the way. It's kind of scary. And so I'm hearing that like these different archetypal energies really want to come out. The line 1, the line 3, the line 6. So investigators, experientials, role models, you really, really need to be your own authentic self right now. You don't need to change. Dream big, be yourself, and then let it happen. Just let it happen. Don't prevent things from happening. Don't sabotage yourself. Pisces, is someone around you, for some of you. This is only, take this as it resonates for you, okay? Because of course, not all of you are in this scenario, but the energy that I'm picking up on is there's someone who's really attached to you. They see you as a person that they want to develop things with, they want to be with. But I kind of get the feeling that this person, in the beginning of August, there might be some kind of a miscommunication. Then that's probably going to involve texts or emails or maybe a Telegram, Facebook Messenger, something. And the two of you will be kind of like two ships passing in the night, and it will suddenly make this person paranoid or worried. They may think you're involved with someone else. They may think you're kind of backing out. They may even get a little angry and frustrated and worried. This person might have been abandoned in the past a time or two, or maybe they're just twitchy or anxious. I also can see that someone around you, if you're in a relationship, they want you to move quickly. They may want to talk about marriage. They definitely want to talk about moving in together, but there is an anxiety. And I think the anxiety is coming from them, mostly because some of you aren't really going to give up your independence. I'm also hearing that for others of you, there may be a person that wants to have a relationship with you, but you're in another relationship. And not only are you in another relationship, it's really happy, healthy, and stable. And this person is struggling to take no for an answer. I think they were hoping that you would move into their neighborhood or work near where they worked or something like that. But I think it's a person that you're involved with right now that just needs to be patient with you, because the overall energy of someone coming towards you is the Two of Cups. The way they feel about you is the Lovers. They see you as the moon. That's normal. Your ruling planet is Neptune, but the moon, for whatever reason in the tarot, is not really associated with Cancer. It's associated with Pisces. I associate it with all water signs, the moon. But you're kind of a mystery to them. They see you as the moon, but what you need to know is the sun. Okay, Leo energy here. So when day is night and night is day, and the final outcome is the Five of Swords. And I don't think this is you at all. I think someone's kind of ticked off. I think they really want you. I think they're being a little possessive right now. I think they're doing a little bit of fatalistic, extreme, black and white thinking. I do think they kind of want their way. But I do not predict that they're going to be shitty to you. I don't predict that, but watch for that, because this Five of Swords suggests some kind of an impatience. And the Swan and the Phoenix suggest more self-focused energy. So maybe you're just making this person nervous, because when they think of you, they see themselves as the Two of Cups. Y'all like to hold hands. You like to go for walks together. This is hands down my favorite Two of Cups I've ever seen. It's so beautiful. And the Two of Cups can often mean like looking yourself in the mirror and having a conversation with yourself. It can be like personal self-reflection. But in this tarot deck, the Light Seers Tarot, there aren't two faces. There aren't two people looking at each other. There's not two people looking at each other. They're just holding hands. And this person feels like when they're physically close to you, that strengthens your bond. And clarifying this is the Sun, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Pentacles. We have Taurus and Leo energy showing up. We have Gemini energy showing up. We have Scorpio energy showing up. And we have Aquarius, Capricorn. You could be dealing with any one of those signs. Of course, you could be dealing with any sign. I think this person wants to be in a serious commitment with you, with the Hierophant, because that's a marriage card and a family card and a tradition card, doing it by the book, doing it right. This person is happy with you. They want a serious commitment with you. They feel good about taking you home and introducing you to their parents. Seven of Pentacles, they're waiting. They're waiting for this to happen. The Seven of Pentacles suggests needing to patiently wait for a tree, to bear fruit and have that fruit be ripe. We can't pick fruit before it's ripe. I mean, you can, but it won't taste very good. So they're being patient. They're waiting for this. They want this. Someone wants this with you. And they really feel like you came into their life out of a bang. I think that you completely surprised them in some way, Pisces. I think they also maybe think that Spirit sent you into their life, because the Lovers suggests like angelic support, spirits pushing two people together, saying, hey, I think you have a lot in common, but you decide for yourselves. I just thought the two of you were a good match. Go figure it out. So this person feels that way about you. They feel divinely guided towards you. Clarifying, this is the Tower, the Two of Wands, and the High Priestess. It's like you showed up in their life. You showing up showed them the way. Now they see nothing else but you, because that's you, the High Priestess. If they're a woman, they just feel very intuitively drawn to you. They think you're it. Man or woman, they think you're it. But they see you as the moon. And clarifying, the moon is the Ten of Cups, the Four of Swords, and strength. So right now, Pisces, this person sees you at home, resting with family, holding back a bit and being somewhat reserved with strength here. Almost as it's like you're not a mystery to them. You're not being mysterious. It's just maybe you need some downtime with the Four of Swords. Like that fifth house, it's like, sure, romance is in the air, the Lovers and the Two of Cups, but with needing to take the slow boat, do self-reflection, continue to rise from the ashes, to continue transformation. And there's also a need to spend time with children and family, because this is the Ten of Cups. Like, I just need to rest in my neighborhood this week. I'm going to go to the pool. I'm going to chill out. I might spend time with my sister, my kids, my mom, my dog, my cat. Like, I'm chill. So this person doesn't see you in a negative way. These are actually really positive ways to see a person. But also, for the most part, but maybe you're not interacting with them quite the way they want you to. You're sticking to what feels safe and stable for you. But they see this as confusing. They see this as not necessarily being what's best for you, in their opinion. I also think that this person sees a lot of untapped hidden potential with you. They may be dreaming about you. They may be fantasizing about you. It's very normal when we come into the auric field of a Pisces and there's energetic transference that we do get a little ungrounded. We do slip into a daydream sometimes. Not that Pisces are not connected to reality. You are connected to reality. One of my best friends is a Pisces, and he is a very realistic person. But he does have a dreamy side, and you encourage us to dream and dream big, right? But so this person might be dreaming about you, but they might be holding back. Or they think you're holding back in some way. Here's what you need to know, or your advice. The Sun. This person's going to bring in a lot of positive energy, a lot of childlike, happy, optimistic energy. Clarifying, this is the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. This person might be talking to you about like, look, they want to show you something. Look, this would be really great for us. Look at this beautiful neighborhood, this garden. Let's go here. Let's have fun there. They may think about where the two of you will get married. This person might be dreaming about having this wonderful life with you, even thinking about where the two of you will say your vows, where you'll live. They want to be in a warm, happy, sunny place. They also want to impress you, and they want to bring optimism into your life. They want to impress you, and they also feel like I'm a really good catch, and I want to show that to you. They're going to try to impress you for sure. They are trying to impress you in August. They want this dream with you to come true. And if you have been spending time alone in solitude, pampering yourself, focusing on family and kids, again, they're struggling to be patient because the final outcome was the Five of Swords and the Eight of Wands was at the bottom of the deck. And I was like, that's weird. They're ticked off. Something's ticking them off. And clarifying, this is the Knight of Pentacles, the Star, and the Hanging Man. There you are. Well, okay, look, they're not going anywhere. But it's like, God damn it, this is just moving so slow. I can't really get Pisces to step outside of a comfort zone, but I have a lot of hope. I'm not at all going to give up hope. I have not given up hope. I want this to happen. I want this dream to come true. I'm seeing something from a different point of view though now, and I'll wait. And I want it. I want these things to come true with Pisces. And I'm just like pissed that it's not happening. For some of you, if there is not another person in your life right now, Pisces, this is what Spirit wants you to know. For my super all the way single people, you're a really good catch. And if you don't think you're a good catch, here's your spiritual RX. Here's your spiritual prescription. Spirit's either saying, look, you're a fantastic catch. You need to like brush up your LinkedIn and your dating profile and put yourself out there because, honey, you look good. You look good. Accept that invitation to that banquet or that party or whatever. If you're not feeling good about yourself, Spirit's saying you need to reconnect to your inner child and you need to focus on optimism. Focus on being financially and emotionally self-sufficient, know your own worth, and earn your own worth. There's something that may need to be developed at this time, and if you develop it, you will become successful. By this time next year, you will have gotten some kind of an accolade or a victory that you worked really hard for, and you deserved it. The beautiful people in life frequently worked really hard to get there, and Spirit wants you to do that too. Watch out for being pissy and like entitled, like, how come I'm the only one not happy? Spirit, I think, is saying, change your attitude about that. Because I'm also hearing that some of you need to become the partner that you are looking for. Whatever it is you're looking for in a partner, become that person yourself, and you are way more likely to come into alignment with it and attract it. Now is a good time for love and self-love as well. But if there's a person here that wants something from you, they're going to send you messages. There's something about family and changing, being self-sufficient. See, some of you might be living with family right now or near family, and this person may be jealous and they may say, no, you're not independent enough. You're not self-sufficient enough. And I want you to work on being more independent and self-sufficient. They might feel like they have to compete with other people in your life, and they seem to be worried about something. I notice these two are looking like right at each other or next to each other. They want to be seen together. See, Pisces, okay, look, I think you know exactly what you're doing, and I think you feel very independent and really good about yourself. I think you're the Queen of Wands, the Fool, the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. You're like, nope, I know what makes me happy. I have a beginner's mindset. I'm feeling really good about my life. And also, I really want to put myself first. That's Aries energy. And Chiron's in Aries and it's retrograding, and the North Node globally is in Aries as well. So really focusing on the self, making your own dreams come true, doing what makes you happy the way you want it to without a care in the world. If someone is pressuring you to commit, you're not interested in doing that yet. And I think that someone knows that about you, and it makes... If any of you identify with this Queen of Wands and you feel like very independent people, that makes someone else a little nervous about you. Also, this Queen of Wands could be someone around you that wants to connect with you. She could be a Leo in particular, because we got the Sun twice and Strength coming out. But it's almost as if, yeah, there's like this communication towards you, and then your independence. I'm also, it's like threatening to someone to a degree. Here's why. Okay, and I was like, all right, well, what's this person's animal oracle archetype? It's the rabbit. And the rabbit is a little nervous and pricking up its ears and waiting to hear good news. The rabbit also suggests a very sexual person and a very anxious person sometimes as well. Rabbits are the hamburger of the animal kingdom. So they get eaten a lot. They're a little on edge. They're a little twitchy and a little nervous. Rabbit also has this way of telling people exactly how to hurt them. Like, don't eat me, don't eat me, don't eat me. But if you were to eat me, this is how to catch me. This is how to cook me. And this is like the worst way for me to go. But please don't do that to me. Like, they imagine worst case scenarios and then they blabber them out of their mouths and then they wonder why people hurt them. The shadow trait of rabbit is like self-fulfilling prophecies of negativity. So they're on edge and they're waiting to hear from you. They're nervous. Any minute now, something's going to happen. And they're anxious when you don't communicate with them. I was like, well, what do they want to do? And I have manifest moving. Yeah, see, the fourth house came out. Someone wants you to move in with them, probably. Manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Moving. Change of residence. Moving in with your partner. Maybe you want to move in with them. Maybe you want to move in with them and you feel like you can't. Spirit's saying, yes, you can. Everything's going to work out great. You're going to be successful. You're going to be happy. That business that you started working for 6 months ago or you opened up last year, you're going to do great. By this time next year, you're going to be doing really well financially, or so is this person. So for some of you, this person wants to manifest you moving in with them. They want to move and live near you, or they just want to move. They want freedom from something and they want you to free yourself from something. They're waiting. They're being very patient. They're patient. A love spell has been cast. There's maybe pets involved. Open your heart. There might be an air sign involved, or there was an air sign involved. So this person's thinking about like where y'all live. They're going to find the perfect place too, but it might be a little expensive, or it looks really beautiful. I'm hearing something about Florida. Okay. Or Louisiana. Gulf Stream. Okay. Maybe somewhere warm like that southern part of US. But here it's interesting. This person sees themselves as the moon, Pisces. They're the moon and the Nine of Swords. They're really anxious. They're really stressed out. They're not getting enough sleep, and their action towards you is the Eight of Wands. So they're going to send you communication. What are they stressed out about? I wanted to know what the heck the stress and the confusion was about. The Eight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Lovers. They're like, is Pisces really right for me? Oh my gosh, I'm overthinking everything. What if Pisces is with another person? What if Pisces doesn't really want me? What if I have more choices? What if Pisces has more choices? What if I'm not ready to give up being independent? What if Pisces isn't ready to give up being independent, or give up independence, or give up something with other people? It's like, I have choices here. I know it. The Lovers and the Two of Pentacles is both about choices. But whenever they consider their choices, they just get all trapped in their head. So this person wants to communicate with you. They want their worry and their burdens to be eased mentally. They're stressed out. They're anxious. They don't know what to think and they don't really know what to do. There might have been messages sent that are confusing to them. And they don't know what to say or do next. But they're waiting to hear from you, Pisces. And it's, for whatever reason, it's about manifesting a move, a relocation where y'all live. They're being patient. They're just being patient. They're trying to be patient. If you're waiting for this person to communicate, like moving in together and getting married and where family is and all that, they're just not sure yet. And they're a little afraid to give up their choices. They also maybe like getting attention. And they like being seen as single. So that could be happening as well. But I feel like someone's freaking out going, oh no, I'm not hearing from Pisces. They want to move quickly, but maybe you're not ready to move quickly. And I can see here why more cards than I typically ask for came out. The first two cards that came out were Death and the Seven of Pentacles. Then followed by the Star and the Three of Pentacles. So some of you might be thinking about a Scorpio, or you're going through this slow transformation and you just need more time. You just need more time before you get your mojo back. But you are healing and you want to be seen as collaborative. It's like, yes, I'm still here with you. And I wanted to know, when I get Death in the Star, sometimes that means we're thinking about a deceased loved one or something from the past that hurt. We're healed from it now, but we still think about it sometimes and it hurts. So I clarified the Seven of Pentacles and Death. And I got the King of Swords, the Devil, and the Ten of Swords. Who's this guy? Now for my masculines, maybe that's you. Some of you are remembering a person right now that might have had some real problems. Maybe they were very abusive and hard on you. Maybe they themselves had some mental health issues or physical health issues, because the Devil and the Ten of Swords suggests some kind of an issue health-wise, an accident, an illness, but it could be physical or mental. This relationship ended painfully, or that person may have had a painful life or painful ending. And you're thinking about all that. You're definitely thinking about it. And it's preoccupying you a little bit right now. Maybe that's why it's not suddenly time to move quickly. Maybe that's why surrender to receiving support and love is coming out. Pampering yourself. Thinking about hearth and home and the rituals of life that we create that bring us calm and peace and stability. So you're thinking about this person and this ending and this pain. It might have happened in the past, or it might be something even happening now. And you're trying to be hopeful. You still have a positive attitude, and you're still really wanting to bring someone towards you here. Yeah, absolutely. We're doing this. And I was like, well, what's that Three of Pentacles? The Ace of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Sun. Some of you are dealing with maybe like Leo energy here, a Leo person. Or maybe you have Leo in your chart. Maybe Pisces is your moon and Leo is your sun. You tell me. So it's like, I'm considering this love. I'm considering this optimism. I'm considering this happiness. I'm considering this freedom, this independence, this rebellion even from my own hypervigilance towards pain. And in doing that, you really feel very independent and you feel very light. And you're like, yeah, this is the right thing to do. I mean, you think about it sometimes, but it's like, I feel like you're saying, why rush? Why screw up a good thing? Like, I'm not really ready to talk about like moving out on my own or moving in with you. Like, I like this, but I'm just not 100% sure I'm ready to take a ton of action towards this yet, towards a relationship yet, towards more serious commitment. I think you're the Queen of Wands and you're like, no, it took me so long to find my sense of self and my optimism and claim this independence. I'm not really ready to start a life or have a life with you. I have quite a bit of stability and a place to feel calm and safe and stable right now. And furthermore, I'm thinking about this other stuff with this person that really hurt. And I'm trying to open up to new love with you, whoever you are, but you're just going to have to wait. So this person does want to push you right now. If you're not ready to give up your independence and be in a serious committed relationship, you need to tell them that. You need to know that you're going to be fine financially and emotionally. Okay? This person is going to try to impress you, but they are afraid of losing you, Pisces. So communicate clearly with them and tell them, I maybe need some more time to decide what's best for me, what's right for me. Right now, I need peace and tranquility. I need to rekindle my passions for my own life and myself. I'm also hearing that a very few of you are contemplating having an open marriage. That's something you need to discuss further because it's making everybody nervous if you're thinking about that. But definitely someone over here is thinking about manifesting moving. And I think they want to move in with you, or they want to prove to you that they are a worthy partner. So that's what's happening in the beginning of August. All right, Pisces, that's your message. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. Link to my website for private readings and to check out my other services is down below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, my moon body Pisces. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.